Senator Baldwin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to all of our witnesses this morning. General Hokanson, you have listed health care for the National Guard force as a command priority. Like you, I believe that increasing access to health care and dental care for our Guard and Reserves service members would pay dividends in readiness, especially for short-notice deployments. Last Congress, I introduced the Health Care for Our Troops Act, a bill that would provide all National Guard and Reserve service members premium-free health care coverage. Can you please describe the impact of this proposal, what sort of impact it would have on increasing the readiness of the total force?
Thank you, Senator, and I think you hit it right on the head. The premium-free health care and dental care as well are critically important. And having been through multiple deployments, one of the biggest things that we see address in readiness is medical and dental readiness for our personnel to go. In fact, I would say that's the largest thing that impacts our readiness. And so having that ability so that every guardsman and reservist that's in uniform and serving that has that ability to get preventative care or care when they need that, and the same with dental care, will ensure their medical readiness. And we look at the investment that we put in our individuals in terms of the training and the time that goes into it. And not only that, but their investment in their time away from their families and employers. To me, this is the best way to ensure that when we make that call, they're ready to go to answer whatever our nation needs them to do.
Thank you. General Hokanson, last month, the F-35 aircraft started to arrive at Truax Field in Madison, Wisconsin, entrusting the Wisconsin Air National Guard with a critical capability for our nation's defense. I have a couple of questions about that basing. The unit supports a significant number of jobs. What are the economic benefits for the local community that we can anticipate from hosting the F-35 fighter wing?
So, ma'am, first and foremost, just the community there that established such a fantastic unit obviously came out through the Air Force basing process. The benefits there is there's aerial ranges, there's gunnery ranges, there's aerial refueling units nearby, and there's airspace, which made that just a great choice. But when you look at the community, now you have a state-of-the-art aircraft that's going to be there for decades. And the number of folks that employs and are going to be there to support that unit are going to make a huge difference to the local community. And frankly, having been there, just the coordination between the unit and the local community makes a huge difference.
Yes. While I'm very grateful that my home state is making a significant contribution to national security, I would say that neighbors proximate to the airport are concerned about the impact of increased noise in the area surrounding the airport. I helped secure resources in a previous appropriations bill to help us start planning for noise mitigation activities. Can you please elaborate on efforts the National Guard is taking to help with this planning and to engage the local communities that will be impacted by the noise?
Yes, Senator. So the key there is for us to work with the FAA and also the unit. And as we get the aircraft in, to identify those areas where we can reduce noise. And this may affect the approach patterns that they use or the type of approaches into the airport, also their departures. And also working with the air crews to identify the areas where they can reduce noise. And then also make the communities aware of grants or resources available to them to help reduce the noise locally.
And are these activities well underway?
Yes, ma'am, as we get more aircraft, and I look forward to being out there September 7th for the welcome ceremony. But I think as we go on, they're going to definitely want to be good neighbors with the community there because they're great supporters of that organization.
Thank you.